Live.
Ill Kid, Rich TV Live. You know it's a full alert, baby.
It's Bugatti Beats.
Full alert, full alert, full alert. Full alert, full alert, full alert. Full alert, full alert. Yeah. Full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, it's full alert. Yeah. I told y'all motherfuckers about Aurora and how it's gonna blow up. And Kira did the same and make you throw up. I was talking about Kush bottles, KSHB. I was talking about I ain't this and what they gon' be. It was BVO. We gave you all the answers. TRST shit, you know it's Cantress. Don't forget about Afria. We brought you into harvest. But why you still hate on the kid? Why? That shit is far-fetched. Just the 52-week lows. That's just how it goes. Rich TV is here. We about to make some dough. Yeah, right on everything in January. Shit is popping out. Rolling up some good in the back with it. And we puffing clouds. Bow down, I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a greater trader than you. Bow down, I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a greater trader than you. Yeah. Full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, it's full alert. Yeah. Full alert, it's full alert. Let me take you to the future with ACB on top and Afria right next to that shit in the second slot. I'm like Jordan in his prime, shooting with Pippen, making money all the time, fucking with some man. Kush bottles ain't going nowhere. You know it's gaining hype, and if you ain't watching, you ain't winning. It's time to say goodnight. Dealing with the fever, that shit diva with the heater. You can leave that shit with Beaver. I don't fuck with non-believers. I got fire in my pocket, make my way up to Supreme. If you bet on this company, you gon' make some cream. XLY, I got lots of that. It's about to pop in fact. I ain't gotta stop the rap to tell you that you copping that. Vivo, I buy that in my Speedo with eyes closed, eating a burrito or eating on some fucking Cheetos. Yeah, you know you buy that shit. It's a new strike on these haters and the missile get you hit. Yeah, bow down, I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a greater trader than you. Bow down, I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a greater trader than you. Yeah, full alert, it's full alert. Yo, full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, it's full alert. Yo, full alert, it's full alert. Rich TV Live. Ill Kid in the fucking building.
Congratulations to everybody who won on solo. I told you guys that we are going to focus on bringing bigger, better companies. I told you guys we're going to focus on really finding winners every single day and getting better at trading every single day. Looking at the indicators, using the tools. This is Webull. And you can see that in the MACD here, in the indicators, that there's a lot of buying pressure, like a crazy amount of buying pressure. This is very bullish right here on the MACD, okay? See all the Bollinger Bands, the volume indicators here? See how everything is pointing up? This is extremely bullish here for solo. So timing was good. You know, new CFO being added to the board yesterday. And the timing was perfect, you know. 197 went all the way to 249, now at 246. It's up 26% since I brought you the alert yesterday. And I believe that this momentum could continue because these indicators are very bullish right now. All the indicators are very bullish right now. And remember, these guys are not even in production yet. So once they get into production, I anticipate that this will go higher. So take a look at the solo. Take a look at the price. Love to know what you guys think about solo. Did you guys get in? Are you guys looking at it? Are you guys watching something else? Now, another pick that I brought you guys first, and everyone was laughing at me, and people were like, short IIPR. Told you guys that IIPR was my number one pick of 2020. Since my alert, they are now up. They were up yesterday. They're now up 3% today on news that they are increasing their dividend yield. So this is very bullish for investors. This is very bullish for innovative industrial properties. When you're increasing your dividend, that shows that you are profitable, because you can't pay out a dividend unless you have profitability. This is a company that has profitability. I told you guys that they're going to be one of the biggest players in 2020. I'm not surprised that they are now climbing up 3% today, and I believe that this has a chance to go much higher. I told you guys first that I believe that IIPR has a chance to be the number one pick in all of 2020. I'm not talking about cannabis stocks. I'm talking in general. They have that much potential. They could be the number one pick in all of 2020. It's true. Now we go back to Solo here, which happens to be our number one secret stock pick so far this week. Wow, look at this. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Let's see if we can breach 250. Do you guys think we can breach 250? What do you guys think? Hey Trees says this morning it was 235. I took 209 yesterday. Roy says yes, 175. Let's see. Reefer Aljoin says, what's with MJNA? Thing is beat up, still 90% down. True penny stock, it's almost free. Yeah, you know, I just say stay away from the penny stocks, guys. We're going to waste our time. We're going to waste our money. Let's invest in the best. The best is blessed. And let's try to find the best companies. I want to give you guys this pick right here. This was one of Doc Don, one of our members' picks. CLVS. He gave it to me yesterday. They actually ran 11% yesterday after he gave me the pick. It was up 4%. It ended up finishing up 11%. Today it's up another 5%. So it's up 16% in the last 2 days. Let's put it on our watch list. Let's put it on our radar. Okay? I really want to become a much better trader. I'm really focused on it. I started Forex trading yesterday, and I was 11 for 11 my first day trading Forex. Very excited about it. Excited about learning something new. Excited about getting better at a new skill. And I feel like studying the charts and spending more time analyzing charts is going to make me better at analyzing these charts, because charts are charts. So more technical analysis, more strategies, more tools, and hopefully, you know, the more tools we use and the more strategies we learn, the better we get at trading and the more we will earn. There it is. Solo just broke 250, guys. So now Solo is up 15% on the day. There we go. Let's go. Okay, we got to celebrate this in style. So let's put on a song here. Shout out to Ill Kid, man. Living legend, hip-hop artist, representing Rich TV Live in the community, bringing us hits and picks since 2000. I guess since 2018 we've been doing music. 2019? I don't know when he did his first song. Maybe 2019. Wow, 251 now, guys. We're just going higher right now. We're just going higher. So let's find something good here to represent this music. What would be a good song? This is a good song to get. Oh wow, 254 now up 17%. I say get it and go.
If you use Instagram,
This is called Get It and Go.
Check this app out. You can see your Instagram profile visitors and people.
I say when you find your winners, take your money and go. Get it and go. Here it is. How you like our secret stock pick now?
Cash rules. Smart kid, never did well, fighting in classroom. Giving the bitches bananas, oh God, I just look like a baboon. Rapping like nuts, ill kid, should've called me a cashew. Bitch, you was sucking a dick, high true, I'm like, bless you. I see the snake in the grass, life will just test you. I don't give a shit about a hater like I'm using a restroom. Never so good, feel like an outcast. White rapper with the heart that'll outlast. People who saying you acting black, style whack. I just will never give up, cause God, he gave me a wild stat. Suburbs, mansion, swimming pool. Son of a jeweler, you could imagine the shit I was getting to. Call the studio the cave, pop spilled in the rec room. I plant the seed in the booth, watch it grow like a test tube. Outer space, I don't fuck with gravity, no. I'm in your girl's mouth, cavities. Rappers come against me, tragedy. I get the gingerbread man, ain't nobody ever catching me. Blaze through, I'm the one, hate two. Gold piece, Jesus, out the park, Babe Ruth. Hothead, stay cool, shots fired, Grey Goose. Paramedics, take you, you won't wait till day 2. Get it and go, yeah, get it and go. Get it and go, yeah, get it and go. Get it and go, yeah, get it and go. Get it and go, yeah, get it and go. Feeling alright, yeah, dog, feeling alright, feeling alright, feeling alright, yeah, dog, feeling alright, feeling alright, feeling alright, yeah, dog, feeling alright, feeling alright, yeah, dog, feeling alright.
Yeah, Daddy, that's what I'm talking about. Put these rappers in the frying pan. It's crispy season. I just got one thing left to say. Let's get it and go. Mini Illy, out.
Let's get it and go. Shout out to Ill Kid for Get It and Go. So we're looking for winners today. We're looking at trends. We're looking at charts. We're looking at indicators right now. Shout out to you guys for Virgin Galactic Holdings Inc., SPCE. Looks like Richard Branson is onto something here, and he wants to take people into outer space and do visits and tours in outer space. And the stock is flying up 10% today, and all the indicators right now are actually pointing up. So this is very bullish right now. The MACD is actually pointing up. The Bollinger Bands are pointing up. Volume is growing. So SPCE is definitely one we need to be watching very, very closely. Very, very closely. What else could be moving today? If there's anything else that's moving that we need to talk about, we need to think about, we need to be watching, please let me know. This is Webull that we're using to take a look at the markets. Look at this. Dow Jones up again. S&P 500 up again. NASDAQ up again. And if we take a look at the top gainers of the day on Webull here, Technical Com TCCO up 300%. Let's see if there's any room there for us to make any money. Let's go. TCCO. Let's add this to our watch list. Let's watch this. This is a crazy move up here today. Crazy move up here today. Crazy move. 302%. Wow. That's unbelievable. So all the indicators are really pointing up still, despite the fact that this is up 302%. The MACD is pointing up. Both the yellow and the blue line are pointing up, which is very bullish. And the Bollinger Bands here is pointing up. And the volume indicator is pointing up. This is very bullish for Technical Com TCCO. So if you're momentum trading, there may be more room for this to go up, but I would be very careful. I don't like to chase green, but man, these guys look good right now. They look crazy. So just looking at some of the biggest winners right now, I'm going to keep my eye on the prize, and really, really impressed right now with Solo, which happens to be one of the best players of the day right now on the NASDAQ, up 16%. But you can see here that the MACD now is starting to turn. So this trend might be turning. People might be taking profits here soon. See how the Bollinger Bands are starting to turn? They were all pointing up. Now they're starting to turn down. Okay? So this is kind of a bearish signal that we could see a trend reversal right now. It might even be a small trend reversal, but you know, when you have this huge jump up, it went all the way up to 258. That was the big move. And then it started to come back down, started to curl and turn down. So this is kind of bearish, but there's still so much momentum and so much power that it could just come bounce back up. So see the green? Look at that. Look at that green candle. Now we're up 18%. Unbelievable. So it did come back a little bit, and now all of a sudden it's exploding right back up. This is very bullish right now for ElectraMeccanica Vehicles Corp. Solo. Brought it to you guys yesterday, and they're up again today. So they were up yesterday 13%, I believe, and they're up now 18% today. So between the 2 days, we're up 31% now in 2 days on Solo, a NASDAQ stock, a company that's in the electric vehicle space, going to be doing sales in California next year, and has a vehicle for one person called the Solo, where you can literally drive solo on your own, and you can plug it in. It takes 3 hours to charge it, and it can drive up to 80 miles an hour and travel 100 miles on a 3-hour charge. Costs $18,500 and has $16 million in the bank and no debt. So I wanted to bring them to your attention, put them on your radar so that you guys knew exactly what's going on with them. If there's anything else that's moving or we should be talking about or we should be looking at, please let me know, and would definitely like to pull them up on the charts. Oh, wow, look at this. This thing's flying. What did I tell you guys? So they're now up 322%. So I told you guys this was very bullish, and I wouldn't be surprised if they go higher. And here we go. Technical calm now up 328%. So it's going even higher, folks. This is the ultimate momentum trade. Now be careful. I wouldn't, be chasing something up 329%. But if you want to go for a momentum trade, this thing's got a lot of momentum right now. Clearly, at some point you would think that someone's going to take profits. So be careful. If you're going to do a momentum trade and try to chase this type of green, make sure you put stop losses. But like I said, the indicators are pointing right up. Look at this. This thing's going right up. This is crazy. It's going, wow, 340% now. 340% up. Unbelievable. So the indicators are pointing right up. You see that? Oh, here comes the red candle. Still, the indicators are still pointing up. So let's see here. Big red candle. Will this be sustained? Big move today. Very big move. Still up 318% right now. Still, the Bollinger Bands are pointing up, which is still bullish as far as I'm concerned. So now up 328%. It's always interesting to watch these stocks move. Like trying to figure out what they're going to do next. Trying to really kind of think like an institution. What else, guys? Is there anything else that you guys want to look at? Is there anything that's moving today that you want to look at, that you're interested in, that you got your eye on? Please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to continue to watch Solo for the rest of the day. Keep my eye on it. Keep it on my radar. And definitely keep it on my watch list. Veteran and Humble Analysis says January effect is coming. Jason Wild acquired 100,000 shares in Rivers over 250 Canadian per share. Rivers just needs to go back to IPO price to become a 10-bagger. Yeah, Rivers needs to get some profit, right? Rivers needs to have some profit. I like Rivers. I'm a shareholder of Rivers, but they need profit. At the end of the day, hype is only going to take you so far. We need profitability. Until we see profitability, I don't see how this goes up. So see this guaranteed stairway right down? Where does it turn? Where does it turn? You would think that it would turn when it actually has some profitability. It just doesn't have any right now. So there's not very much to look forward to here with Canopy Rivers at this point because the profitability is insignificant. The revenue is insignificant at this point. We need to see revenue. We need to see profitability if we want to see the stock go up. If you guys have any stocks you want me to look at, please let me know. We'll pull it up and we'll do the technical analysis on the stock. But this is what I see here. I see a dead stock that has really no catalyst. It has no momentum. It has nothing to drive it. It can't continue to drive just solely on Canopy growth. It needs its own news. And the reality is Canopy Rivers doesn't have any big news right now, and they don't have any real significant revenue to speak of. This is why the stock is not performing. That's a fact. So we need to look for companies that are going to perform. Let's take a look at Apple. There's Apple in the green again. I've been very bullish on Apple. Been talking about it since it was at 240. It's now at 269. Really like this stock. They're getting into the 5G space, and this is like one of those huge players that if you can make money on a player like this, this is one of the best blue chip companies you could buy. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla up 2.7% today, $348. Very bullish on Tesla. Love the Cybertruck. Big fan of what Elon Musk is doing here, changing the world. And I love disruptive technology. And Tesla is definitely very disruptive. And they're up today, doing nicely. I want to look at GBTC because I'm a big fan of Bitcoin. Now, if you want to get into Bitcoin without actually buying Bitcoin and you want to buy a Bitcoin stock, my suggestion is GBTC. If Bitcoin does well, GBTC does well. If Bitcoin goes down, GBTC will go down. So my guess right now is that because this is down, that Bitcoin is down. Do we get BTC on here? Bitcoin. Bitcoin versus US dollar. There we go. So yeah, there we go. See? So my theory is proven correct. So as you can see here, Bitcoin is down and GBTC is down. So they are very directly correlated. If Bitcoin goes down, GBTC will go down. If Bitcoin goes up, GBTC will go up. I believe Bitcoin will explode due to the fact that they will be having March 20th, 2020. And I believe that if you want to buy a stock that is directly correlated to Bitcoin, that GBTC should be one of the first stocks you look at. Love to know what you guys think about that play, but I really like that play a lot. We're looking at the markets right now. If you want to look at cannabis stocks, Cresco Labs up 4% today. They seem to be doing well. If there's any other stocks that I should be looking at, guys, please let me know. Veteran and Humble Analysis says institutional ownership went way up. Alternative Harvest ETF now own 4% of Rivers. Canopy owns 27%, and Rivers' balance sheet 30% is cash. Warren Buffett always says easier to profit off $1 million than $1 billion. Yeah, you know, I am a shareholder of Rivers, and I believe in their long-term potential. Short-term, I would just like to see the revenue really grow and have a plan to grow the revenue substantially. Smoking 559 says, damn, I need a 300% jump stock. Good morning, Rich. Yeah, I mean, we just talked about it. Technical Calm TCCO up 319%. That's the play today. That's up the most in the entire big boards that I'm watching right now. So you can see there's more advancers than decliners today. So obviously we're having a green day in the markets, on the broader markets. Yesterday we were red. Today we're back to green. I've been very bullish on the markets. Told you guys that I believe that the markets will stay strong. into 2020 and beyond. I do believe we will have a correction at some point in the broader markets. I just don't think it's coming anytime soon. Nicholas asks, what is a good 5G company to get into? I actually like Nokia. I'm a big fan of Nokia. I think Nokia is going to be one of the better 5G plays, and they're green today. Now, one of the things I like about Nokia is they're actually down. So you could see that they're down on the year. The high is 665, currently at 344, and their low is 333. So they're not far from the 52-week low. I believe they got a lot of upside from here. As a big 5G player, I think Nokia might be one of the best plays out there. Jason Garza asks, hey Rich, can you tell me what you know about Atlid? Atlid? I have no idea who Atlid even is. Atlid? Light Engine. Yeah, I don't know anything about this stock. 5-cent stock. Don't know much about it. But I know that I brought you guys IIPR and told you guys they'll be one of the number one plays of 2020 on Sunday, and they are now up 3% today. And there were some people jokingly saying that they were going to short my pick. I'd love to know where you guys are right now. I'd love to know where you guys are. If there's any other picks that are moving, any other picks that are doing something that we need to talk about, any picks that are worthy of putting on the screen, please let me know. Love to pull them up and take a look. Let's just go to Marijuana Index for a second and see if there's anything moving that is a nice surprise. Let's see. Overall, the cannabis stocks are somewhat red. More so in Canada. Canada giving back the gains we got yesterday. Which has been kind of like the trend in the cannabis stocks. One good day, one bad day. 2 good days, 3 bad days. This is what it's been. It seems like forever. So you can see there's some movement here, but not much. I mean, we're probably slowing down now. We're getting close to Christmas. Markets are definitely going to start to slow down, and I think that's what we're starting to see here. You know, less volume, like way less volume. So people are starting to take vacations, and you're starting to see a change in the volume, and you're not going to see as many big moves. You might see a few sneak attacks here and there. So we'll always be watching the markets, looking for opportunity. But I don't think you're going to see too much huge movement out of the sector right now. TerraSend is down 9%. So a lot of the gains that were gained yesterday are just being given back today. That's pretty much what we see here. People are just taking their profits and giving back their gains. So I don't see much going on in the cannabis sector today so far. IIPR just keeps climbing, now up 3.12%. And we'll go back to Solo, secret stock pick that I gave to you guys, and I'm a big fan of this company, now up 14.55%. So they were up 13% yesterday, 14.55% today. So up about 28% since I brought it to you guys. All right, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for joining. Reefer Aljoin says, I am the only one who believes that the Dow can reach 32,000, a bull run coming with a Fed stimulus package, perfect ingredients. No, I think that I've been saying it for quite some time that this market will stay bullish and we will have a very strong 2020. I believe the markets will stay very bullish, and we have a lot of catalysts to believe that these markets will stay bullish. So, yeah, I think that we stay strong, we stay bullish, and I believe that this trend will continue. I really do. SFIX. Stitch Fix. Up 9%. $27. Stitch Fix. In the 1 year chart, the high is 37.72. The low is 16. Currently at 27, kind of in the middle, in the mid range. MACD is pointing up. Bollinger Bands is pointing up. Yeah, very bullish right now. It looks strong. Definitely looks good. Steve says, you were right with Vivo last time that I asked you. They're not doing well. Yeah, clearly. Vivo has been a nightmare. Just stay away from the unhappy and the unlucky. Invest in the best and just stay away from the trash and stay away from the penny stocks and stay away from companies with no money. Invest in the best companies that make money, that gives you the best chance to win. Veteran and Humble Analysis says, we can go into negative rates if Trump becomes president. Then every investor will flock to risk assets. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. This is a melt-up, folks. It's a market melt-up. Samuel says, BABYF moved up to OTCQB today. Nice. Veteran and Humble Analysis says, Cannabis is Tech 2.0. And anyone buying now Rivers and Canopy will become a multimillionaire holding their shares. How y'all feel about APRN? Let's pull up APRN. Blue Apron Holdings. I love to add these to my watch list. That's up 2% right now. Wow, the high is 24. The low is 6. Yeah, it's definitely coming off a bottom. But indicators are kind of pointing down right now, so it doesn't look that bullish this second. I like the SFIX pick, though. It looks very bullish. Very, very bullish. Nokia's green right now. I also like Ericsson. Ericsson. Another 5G stock that I really like. Now at $9. So if we look at the 1 year chart, you can see Ericsson's been as high as 1040, as low as 758, starting to channel upwards at $9. Another 5G company that we need to watch very carefully. Another one is AT&T. AT&T is one that we need to be watching for 5G for sure. And wow, it's been on a climb all year. So the low is 26, the high is 39.70, which was just a couple days ago, and we're now at 38.16. So they've been on a rise, and I believe it's due to 5G. Just like Apple has been on a rise, and I believe it's due to 5G as well. I think Trump will be reelected. That's just my opinion. Veteran and Humble Analysis says, people have to buy now and hold. Listen to Howard Marks' aggressive versus defensive speech. I'm not long the Dow, but cannabis is in a depression. Go long. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody has to trust their gut and invest in the best companies. I wouldn't suggest you go long anything that isn't profitable, and I wouldn't suggest you go long anything that has debt on its balance sheet. Really get good at looking at the fundamentals. Nicholas says, Meta is about to explode. Check the chart. All right, let's pull up Meta. Let's see if you're right. Brought you guys Meta last week. Currently at 20 cents. Okay, let's look at the indicators here. The MACD is pointing up. That's very bullish. It's nice. The Bollinger Bands is pointing up too. Looks pretty good. Veteran and Humble Analysis says, stick to the TSX, NASDAQ, and the New York Stock Exchange now. Nicholas says, heard MediaTek will be a giant 5G. This is the beauty of this community, man. Let's just share the pics Whatever you guys hear could be big. Let's share it. Let's watch it. Let's study it. And let's benefit and profit from it. How do I feel about ELF? ELF? So which one is ELF? Is that ELF Equity? ELF Beauty? Let's go back to solo right now. Secret stock pick. It's been doing well today, as predicted it would. Oh, it looks like it's starting to come down now, though. So the trend is starting to point down. See how all the indicators are starting to point down? So this is trending in the opposite direction now. So be very careful. Starting to trend down. Now, it may have already come down, and we might see a turnaround. That's a possibility, too. Forex went good, Boris. Won 11 out of 12 trades. And I posted my results in the Telegram group. And it's just nice to be watching professionals trade and seeing how they set up their trades and how they pick their trades. And then you can literally copy their trades. So I love it. I'm going to be doing it like every day. And I'm literally still in 2 trades right now that haven't gone my way yet. But outside of that, everything else is going well. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go now. Keep your eye on solo. Thank you guys for joining. If you're not winning, you're not watching. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. And I'm out. Peace.